Hello, my name is Maya Quinones, and I'm a communications and theater performance major at the University of South Florida. And if that introduction sounded vaguely familiar, it is because it is a sonic logo that precedes many of your favorite films. Films like Dead Poets Society, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and Pretty Woman. It belongs to a distribution label called Touchstone Pictures, which was created in 1984 by then Disney CEO Robert Miller in an effort to reach teen and adult markets previously untapped by the characteristically family-friendly brand. Without the conspicuous markers of Disney ownership, the company could market to the masses without the mouse. My research is interested in how Pretty Woman, a Touchstone film and therefore a Disney entity, performs a balancing act between maintaining the interest of the Disney brand and catering to these more mature audiences. Originally titled 3000, Pretty Woman is a romantic comedy about a sex worker named Vivian who agrees to spend 6 days with a wealthy client named Edward in exchange for $3,000. I perform a comparative analysis of the final film in relation to the original, far grittier screenplay to examine key identifiers of the Disney influence on this R-rated Touchstone film. I place emphasis on transformative deviations that reveal key identifiers of the Disney influence in the form of distinct markers of Disney ethos. I identify 3 of these markers: the fairy tale, traditional values, and capitalism, all of which are long-standing tenets of the Disney brand. For the purpose of this presentation, I will highlight one of the more compelling transformative deviations from the original screenplay 3000, the adaptation of an unruly yet fiercely independent female protagonist into a palatable leading lady. This transformation is accomplished by employing something I call conditionality, the crafting of strong independent female protagonists under certain conditions that serve to ultimately uphold traditional values like heteronormativity, patriarchy, and any other practice or ideology that, when disrupted, challenge normative expectations. For example, Pretty Woman's Vivian is a raunchy sex worker from a neighborhood teeming with crime and drug abuse. Yet she makes it very clear to Edward that she does not partake in drug use. This is a strategic edit. The original Vivian is an admitted drug addict who frequently partakes. This edit makes Vivian a more palatable, strong female protagonist who operates on the condition that she does not partake in the unsavory act of drug use. In Pretty Woman, Vivian also operates on the condition that she must conform to normative femininity, unlike the original screenplay, in which she, quote, looks elegantly sexy in her black evening dress. The only thing spoiling the picture is the sloppy way she drags on a cigarette. Other conditions include her dreams of being rescued by a knight in shining armor and her eager and ultimately rewarding participation in capitalism, both of which are not in the original screenplay. What is communicated when a dark and gritty screenplay about a crass, independent sex worker is purchased by a company with as much power as Disney and transformed into a rags-to-riches fairy tale? What impact does a monolithic company whose proliferation extends to intellectual properties, physical properties, and online spaces have on meaning-making in our society? These are the questions I encourage you to consider as you encounter Disney entities ranging from the Star Wars films, streaming services, and the more inconspicuous ownership of distribution labels like Touchstone Films. What do these strategic edits reveal about how Disney perceives sexuality, femininity, and class? And how do these perceptions impact audiences to this day? With that, I conclude my presentation. Thank you for watching.